Hello guys, welcome to WIKI VOX channel where the search for the truth begins. What is the difference between gaming and gambling? Gaming, where people play online various games. They do spend a lot of money, but not like gambling. Gaming is entirely different from gambling. You guys should understand this. Gaming has nothing to do with gambling. Gaming, like sports, takes 2 or 3 games, conducts a tournament, gives them prizes. That's it. It is not considered as gambling or robbing money from people. To show you the difference, please have a look at these clippings. This is a gaming video, and now this is a gambling video. Now you can see the differences. People in India, the youngsters, they have to know the difference between gaming and gambling. Many of us know that gaming has to be done on a PC or a PS4 or an Xbox. But now the Indian youngsters has mobiles. Everybody has mobiles. The adults, the younger generation, even the kids have mobiles on their hands. What happens is, there are some genuine games which can be played, but most of the apps, gaming apps which are released in India are now released as gambling apps, but they introduce it to us as gaming apps. Without knowing the difference, the Indian people or the Indian youngsters choose this app and lose their money on that particular app. In this video, we will tell you exactly what is happening in India with gambling. Let's get into the video. Many Indians are getting fooled by these gaming apps. You could have seen advertisements on the internet stating, play these games and get your money in Paytm. You could have seen everywhere these advertisements coming in. Wherever you go, these advertisements follow you. Why is that? Where is Paytm? Paytm used to be in the Google Play Store, but now Paytm has disappeared from Google Play Store. What could be the reason? Is Paytm a Chinese corporate owned app? What is the truth? Paytm doesn't belong to any Chinese corporate. Some will say Paytm belongs to 197 Communication, which is an Indian company. Paytm's 30% shares are with Alibaba's branch companies. The Indian media could have revealed this information, and many could have forgotten to reveal the information. Alibaba is a Chinese corporate. Alibaba has invested in many big companies in India. They are everywhere, guys, really. They have invested in Big Boss, Ola, Swiggy, Zomato and many other companies. They have invested in unicorn companies, meaning companies which have more than 100 crore investments. Alibaba and Tencent have invested a lot in Indian companies. In 2018, Alibaba and Tencent come to a discussion with Paytm. They knew that the gaming technology or gaming industry has been growing in India. Now you should understand, please guys, understand the difference between the gaming industry and the gambling industry. So they asked Paytm to join the group to increase the influence of gaming. This group has been formed not to influence the gaming sector but the gambling sector. Now in this meeting, Alibaba says that it has an entertainment company called AG Tech Holdings. There were scientists, game developers, everyone is working for AG Tech. Alibaba recommends AG Tech to develop many games and publish it in India. All these games come under the category of gambling. So through gambling, they wanted to enslave the Indian younger generation. Personally, the only thing I wanted to say is, the Indian youngsters or the Indian young generation or the Indian people have to understand that these apps which are in your mobiles, most of them are gambling apps. Please don't make any mistakes. Those are not gaming apps, they are gambling apps. Remember this. Now let's get back to Tencent. Tencent said that it would create gambling games. They invest and develop a game called Dream 11. If you go to Facebook and see, I have seen this particular group where Indian online mobile gamers have this group started, Dream 11. If you just go into the group and just put in your name or your username and type in some comment, immediately there will be like 10 or 20 people replying to your query regarding the game. How to gamble on it, how to bet on the teams, how to select the team members. This Dream 11 is very popular among the younger generation. But many of us, Indian adults or families, are not familiar with this particular app called Dream 11. These games are designed to change your child or friends into gamblers or gambling addicted people. In India, cricket is not just a game, but it is a religion. On this cricket, a digital version of it called Fantasy Cricket has been released. Last season IPL, we could have seen Dream 11 advertisements. Where did this Fantasy Cricket start? If you are a 90s kid, you could have known. Or in a World Cup tournament, we could have heard this commenter, Harsha Bogle. They asked their viewers to create a fantasy team where they will select team members from various countries, players. So I was a part of it and I took Sachin Tendulkar, Lara, players were in my fantasy team. So you create this player list from the players who are playing on the tournament. When they hit a 6 or a century, you get points, and your team, if it does well in the tournament, will get to a higher position, and a gift was awarded for the winners. This is how it started. It was just for entertainment, which was started by the Harsha Bogle team, what we call it as the commentary team or the ICC. They started it. That is for fun purposes. It is not for gambling purposes. Now what they have done, what Paytm, corporate Alibaba have done is, they took that particular concept and delivered it to us in the 2000s. Get gambling apps, get your money online, play your money online. In this pandemic, you are sitting at homes, you have nothing to do. Play your games online by betting on these teams, and then you get points, you get money. It will be directly credited into Paytm. This is how they are trying to enslave Indian population. So now let's come back to our cricket icon, the most beloved Sachin Tendulkar. Sachin Tendulkar is now promoting this fantasy cricket. He promotes Paytm First Games website. He is the brand ambassador for the Paytm First Games. Many Indian organizations protested against Sachin. They urged Tendulkar to stay away from Paytm advertisements which are sponsored by the Chinese corporates. Many accused Sachin for promoting this gambling website. I don't know why Sachin Tendulkar took this decision. He himself has to answer for this question. Why Sachin? Why? So the next question which arises in our mind, what is in the Paytm First Games website? There are gambling games which number over the hundreds. Who developed these games? That is the next question which we should ask. Alibaba, its branch, Agitech and Paytm, these three companies together have invested 1000 crore rupees. They signed an agreement to create a lot of games. The agreement says that Paytm receives 55% of the total profit, 45% goes to Agitech, which is of course Alibaba. So guys, Agitech wanted to create a lot of games, thus creating a company called GamePint. So GamePint has been started and nearly half of the profits from these games go to the Chinese company Alibaba. So you can ask, gambling is already restricted, so how did these gambling games get into the Indian market? We know that if there is a law in India, there will be loopholes to bypass the law. This law has been passed way long ago and still we are following it. It is an outdated law. Alibaba, GamePint and Paytm know this and they have found the loopholes and they are creating gambling games. These gambling games contains Dream 11, Fantasy Cricket and Paytm First Games. If you see an advertisement called Rummy Online or Dream 11 or Fantasy Cricket, they will have a lot of varieties guys, I am telling you this. Cricket Fantasy, Tekken Rummy, Rummy Online, all these websites are gambling websites which you will not earn, they will earn money. Remember this, if you are going to 10 rupees into the gambling app, suddenly you win 100 rupees. There you go. They have caught you in their hook. Now what you will do with the 100 rupees? You will bet another 100 to gain 500 rupees. Now when you bet on the 100 rupees, you will lose. So obviously you are losing your invested money, which is at 10 rupees. Imagine people investing 1000 rupees, 10,000 rupees. We have heard a lot of news where kids have lost a lot of money playing these gambling games. you will see testimonials of lot of people in these websites saying that I have won this, I have won that, I have won this much amount of money, I have won 4 lakhs, I have won 6 lakhs. That is absolutely wrong, and how they are fooling the Indian government and the Indian people is terrible, and this has to stop, guys. Who are the targets of these gambling companies? Who are the real targets? The real targets are the middle class people like you and me. Our hard-earned money. The money which we have earned, they are robbing it from us. This is what a gambling game will do to you. Now let's get back to the concept behind this created by Alibaba and Paytm. As I have already told you, they target youngsters. To create their own fantasy cricket, the players have to pay ₹10 to ₹100. In the last IPL, nearly 10 million teams have been created in Dream 11. How many players do you think that have played Paytm first game? 30 crore youngsters, guys. 30 crores have played these games. Many of them think that they are losing ₹5 or ₹10. One player spending ₹5 is not a huge problem for him. But if he continues to spend this ₹5 continuously on a daily basis, imagine the profit of these gambling companies. If 100 youngsters spend ₹5 on a daily basis, imagine the profit for these gambling companies. We discussed that they have invested 1000 crore rupees, but their last year profit for one company is nearly 7000 crores. The estimated profit for these companies by 2024 is a staggering 25,000 crore rupees. Right now they have 30 crore people playing these games. These companies have said that they are going to increase their player base by 60 to 80 crore players within 3 years. For these companies' total profits, gambling alone takes 40% of its total profits from various sources. So understand, these mobile games are mostly designed to be online games. These games are designed to rob your money from you. You may have doubts whether to believe this video or not. Imagine a casino. You enter the club and give 1000 rupees and get tokens. Instead of tokens, you are getting coins and points from these digital casinos. This is the trick which has been done by these gambling websites. Chinese gaming companies know the requirements of youngsters in India. There are so many companies which are ready to rob your money when the IPL starts. Their target are the youngsters from the middle class family. So please stay away. If there is an advertisement in front of you when you visit another website, if there is an advertisement in front of you which says play Rummy Online and win 1000 rupees, understand this. They are not going to let you earn profits. They have started this 1000 investment company to make it as a 10,000 profitable company within 3 to 4 years. This is their aim. You could have heard people talking to you, whether it's your family members or friends, that I have lost this much on Rummy Online. I have lost this much on playing this fantasy cricket. Their aim is to rob the money from you. Please understand the difference and please stay away from these gambling games. Please open your eyes and see the reality. Comments about this video are most welcome. Please do subscribe and share for more content to WIKI VOX, the voice of Tamil Pokisham. Please give a like to this video and please click on the notification icon. Nandri, Vanakkam.